The flu, this year we're seeing a lot more cases of it, but primarily that's because people aren't masking up like they did the previous year. So the best thing to do is just get vaccinated. Even if you got vaccinated last year, the flu vaccines are set up on an annual basis because it's got to be set up to treat the most predominant strains that are out there right now. And with corona, you always got to keep that one in mind, and we do corona vaccinations here now.
Welcome everybody. I'm glad to be out here today at the brand new Dublin Lawrence Recreation Authority. Curtis, how do you like it out here?
I love it. I love it. It's beautiful images every day. Get a chance to get up and check on things during the daytime, making sure that things are exactly where they need to be and exactly how they need to be before ball games are started. Hey, this is one of the best gifts that anybody could ever give us for the recreation. So.
It is so nice. It is so nice that I went to the wrong place today for the interview. I'm so used to going out to the visitor center. I pop in there ready to put my camera down and get ready to go, and Miriam looked at me like I was crazy. So, but anyway, I did find it. I knew we had moved. So y'all, I tell that story to tell you this. Make sure mentally you know that the Recreation Authority has moved. And we're right here by the big Ag Center. Everybody knows where it is here, where we have the rodeo and all the festivities here. But the offices have moved. Dublin Lawrence County Recreation Authority is where it ought to be at the Recreation Department.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Should have been like this all along, hadn't it?
It surely has. I would say the many of gallons of gas.
Yeah. Well, they finally got your go-ahead, didn't they?
Yes,
you
sir.
finally approved this.
Yeah, well, that goes way time above the chain to get it approved, but someone did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to be here today. You and I talked months ago
Yes, sir.
about a grant we have been working on together, the TV station and
Yes,
the
sir.
Recreation Authority. Tell our viewers about this grant.
Well, the grant is actually through GRPA. Is to give kids a boost during after-school hours and also summer hours, to basically, teach social skills, accelerated learning, recreation, and get kids back out, in a good environment, especially since the pandemic kind of ceased a lot of that in the past year and 2 years, actually. But I'm excited about the grant. And you actually, I know I kept calling you and kept blowing you up about different things and trying to get some data and some information in order to get the grant. But we were approved for the grant, and we're excited to start servicing kids here.
Yeah, I'm excited too. And I was excited when you first called me. And sometimes I tell people in a couple of my ministries, I need all the help I can get. And
Yes,
we work together, we can accomplish way more.
Oh, yeah.
Than we can alone, and I call it just good teamwork.
Yes, sir.
Because the team out here at the Recreation Authority is just incredible in itself. I don't know how you do all the things that you do out here. I do know how you do it. You listen to Kay Hughes, and
Yes,
you just
sir.
do what she tells you,
Oh,
right?
yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. And she's not even listening right now. But this is a very important grant. Don't make light of the situation. That I want you to know, y'all, this is going to be incredible. And we're going to talk more about specifics after the break. But to be able to start this after-school program,
Yes,
to be able to start teaching kids, really making them junior journalists, aren't we?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we are. That is one of the programs that we are going to implement. It's the junior journalism program, and it'll be more geared towards sports. We're going to try to have player interviews, also have kids write articles on what they've seen from the game, and also try to get those published into the Courier Herald, also TV 35. Just try to tap into some different resources to figure out what do we have here. He may not be the best athlete, but he may be the best TV personality.
That's right.
So we just want to try some different things and see what works down here for
Well,
us.
I think it's incredible, and the really what turned me on to it originally was nobody offers this in Lawrence County.
No.
This is going to be a first. Even our technical college and universities and all we have here, they really don't offer a broadcasting degree locally,
Yes.
and that's really what you're going to be giving these kids. Maybe it's not a university diploma, but you're going to give them that university education.
Yes, sir.
And y'all, what's really going to be cool about this is, a lot of people think of TV as being in front of the camera. There's so many jobs out there, from editing and filming, and in front of the camera is just one thing, but having that eye for things, and knowing what to look for, and your B-roll, and it really is a tedious job in so many ways, but it's really fun because when you get through, you look back at your work, and
Yes,
it's
sir.
got to give you satisfaction.
Yeah, it does. Maybe at the moment when I was writing the work, like it
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah,
That was.
no, it was not.
Well, grants aren't that fun to do, but they're fun to get.
Yes, sir. They are fun to get, and then the kids enjoy them too. But nobody never knows how much you
Yeah.
have to cram into the process of writing the grant. How many people that you have to talk to. Getting two to three paragraphs together, and then get them get someone to proofread them, and then they're saying, take that out and take this out and do this and then rewrite it this way. And you're like, oh my God, now I'm back at square one. So
Well, the end result, though,
yeah,
you got the grant.
yes,
And we look at this, to me, as like interns. And we've had interns, y'all have seen them here on TV 35 for years. We've got them going on. We've got one intern working for Nielsen, a Fortune 500 company. We've got another intern that interned with us that's working at CNN, in different places across the country. And all it was that working for that local TV station gave them the exposure.
yes, sir.
Cameron, he watches a lot on Cameron Evans. He watches on YouTube all the time, but
Yes,
he just won his third Emmy with a major market television station. And he started in our editing department. And I'm so proud of these people because, they start out, they get the knowledge, they get the confidence.
Yes.
And that's what the Recreation Authority, I believe, one of your main jobs, whether it's playing T-League ball or coaching or whatever, but to give these kids the confidence
Yes, sir.
that they need to excel in the classroom,
Yes, sir.
or to excel later on in life, to be a good citizen, to be a good coach, to be whatever they turn out to be. They do it better, and it all started a lot of times with the Dublin Lawrence Recreation Authority.
Yes, sir, and we take pride in that. Seriously, we do. Sometimes, the kid may not be the best athlete, or he may not even open up and speak or talk to his teammates. But, as the games go on, we start noticing that he's laughing. Hey, he's going out, he's high-fiving the guys. Somebody's scoring a touchdown, and he's coming up, picking them up, or just doing, all types of things outside the norm that he wouldn't have done, from the first game. And so, we try to build the kids all the way around, from the best student athlete, the best citizen that we can be. And we set the example with that, and we always are very mindful of what we do in front of the kids and how positive we are around the kids too as well.
So important.
Yes, sir.
So important. Before we take a break and I finish, tell me, what's the most fun part of your job?
Ooh, I have so many.
I throw you a
But,
curveball.
Yeah, you did actually, because I have so many, and I don't want to. I think the most funnest part about my job is that I've never had a day, no matter what we had going on, where I woke up in the morning and was like, oh God, I don't feel like going to work. I'm always ready, energized every single day to come to work, and then the hugs too. Like, it's. The parent can tell you, like, hey, you're doing a good job, but at the end of the day, with recreation, we're doing it for the kids. So when the kids come comes up to you and hugs you, like I think of a moment after the Super Bowl, like, you know, as the kids was walking out the field, they were hugging me because they, you know, it made it feel real for them. The game came to life, you know, when you put on those type of events for the kids.
And I can tell this is a calling to me to be able to do this job, because you can't fake it with kids. They either know you for real or you're not.
Yes, sir.
But I see that from all of you out here. You have that passion to see these children excel and to do the best they can, whether they're the worst player on the field, the best player. You want them to get a little better each year,
Yes,
and to
sir.
give them, I'm telling you, I say it over and over, but to give them that positive confidence and to motivate them to do better. And it may be in the classroom, and we hope
Yes,
it
sir.
is.
Yes, sir.
But y'all work really hard at that, and Brian's been here. I think he's been the head for 2 years now.
Ooh, no, I think he should be going on to his 5th.
That's how old
Maybe,
I
yeah.
am, y'all.
He
See,
should
when
be
you
going
get
to his
old like
5th
me,
year.
2 years is 10 years, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to fact check Curtis on that. No, he's probably right on
Yeah.
that. But Brian is perfect for that. He loves kids. It's just a perfect fit for him.
Yes, sir.
And
Yeah.
I always love sitting down with Brian. We always have a good time, and I always see his eyes light up when he
Yeah.
talks about
Oh,
these
yeah.
kids, like they're his kids.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
You know, they are our kids, and that type of energy that, you know, Brian, you know, trickles down, you know, to us. You know, it all starts at the top. We have a wonderful board, you know, that believe in us and, you know, empower us to get out here and try.
Yes.
You know, because we're human. We're not perfect. I mean, we do make mistakes, but I can tell you one thing: a mistake is never made because of lack of effort.
That's right.
We're gonna always keep trying, and we're gonna always try to exceed the bar every single year. So.
Well, you're gonna make mistakes. I always said the only person not making mistakes is the one ain't working.
Yes,
So
sir.
if you're actually working, you're gonna make mistakes. Hopefully not the same one over and over, but we all make mistakes.
Yes,
But it's no mistake for your child to be a part of the Dublin-Lawrence County Recreation Authority. Can you tell me, I know I'm gonna put you on the spot here, but do you know about how many kids we've got involved in baseball season this year?
Yes, sir. I want to say it's 300.
Okay.
I would just say the average number is 300, but it may be close somewhere to like 287.
Okay, so around 300.
Yes, sir.
That's great. That's incredible. So, okay, Brother Curtis, thank you for talking to me. We're going to take a break, and we got a special guest coming in next. Stay with us. You'll find out who it is.
At Dublin Chevy Nissan, we're getting the St. Patty's Party started early. When you come to Dublin for our St. Patrick's Day Festival, make sure and visit Dublin Chevy Nissan. With shipments of new GMs and Nissans coming daily and a wide selection of pre-owned vehicles, don't miss the party of the year at Dublin Chevy Nissan. At Dublin Chevy Nissan, we take pride in turning our inventory. So if you see it online or on the lot, act quickly. And remember, Don sells trucks well at Dublin Chevy Nissan.
The City of Dublin Natural Gas provides the most cost-efficient source of energy available today. So for your home, choose the most natural resource. Safe, clean, efficient. All new subdivisions around the Dublin area have natural gas available. Start reducing your energy bills today with Dublin City Natural Gas Department. Natural gas, the smart choice. Call 277-5048 today and let us help you start saving today. Welcome back, everybody. I told you we had a special guest. My dear daughter-in-law, second grade teacher at East Lawrence Primary, Melanie Deal, and I'm telling you, we were talking off camera. We were looking at some of the notes we had for the show, and I told Melanie it's just like she was writing her life, and the reason was you were writing your life, wasn't you?
I was. It's true. All of it's true information from
You
experience.
and I talked right after they announced this for the after-school program.
Yes.
And I know you were excited about it. Why were you excited?
Well, Curtis approached me about the after-school program. I had seen a little bit of it on Facebook, and he approached me with the grant that he wrote and asked if I wanted to be a part of it, and he explained it to me. And the main purpose was that a lot of parents get off work, they struggle to pick their kids up from school or after-school programs at the school, feed them, change them, and then get them out here for ball practice or games, which is exactly what I do as a parent, especially with several of them. And so the idea behind it is great. I think it's really smart, and so I think it is a needed service for our community. It was also exciting because he talked about the accelerated learning part of it, that, you know, because of COVID and just because of the socioeconomic status of our kids, some of them struggle a good bit. And so the accelerated learning is more targeted learning with certified teachers that he's going to offer in the program so that we can catch them up and get them on grade level.
Yeah, and you heard us talking, you were sitting over here watching, but talking about kids that play ball, the confidence it gives them to come out and excel. And I know I've watched you because we've been at many a ball game together.
Right.
But I've watched you when kids from other teams would come up, Miss Steele this, Miss Steele I played, Miss Steele I hit a home run, and you're so, it's just like it's your child when you're
Yes.
talking to them. Isn't that so important to these kids for their teachers to lock in or to buy in on those things?
Yes, every year, I do teach second grade, but every year, in fact, I just did it last week, and I guess all the coaches gave schedules out today to their players because I had several parents that responded to my message that sent me schedules. I always say, if your child's playing a sport, please let me have a schedule so I can make sure I come out to at least one game. It's important to them that they see me taking part and supporting them.
It really is, and other teachers too, because I can remember Marla.
Yep. Marla Foskey.
Yeah, I was going to say Marla Foskey, also a teacher, but I would see her at Camden's game
Yep.
or whoever's game, and she'd go over to another field and she'd holler for whoever. But that's not part of your job. But if you're truly a teacher at heart, you bought in years ago, haven't you?
Yes, you do. And it's hard, you know, when we have our own kids and we're struggling schedules, but to me it's just important. Even if I just get to half of one child's game here and half over there, I want them to know that I'm invested in them.
Let's get specific with this. First of all, what caught my eye originally, and I think you sent me the email up front that I looked at, or it might have been Curtis, but the price is so cheap to be able to do it for $10, right?
Yes, so the goal that Curtis has, you know, and that we have now is it's not for profit, it's more of a service to give us a needed service to the community. And so he did write a grant, so that's some of the funding, but it's only $10 a day, and there are discounted rates, you know, for certain situations that you can reach out to us about. But yeah, you really can't beat $10 a day for, you know, almost like a tutoring service, accelerated learning, dinners provided after school.
Wow.
And then even this summer, there's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 2 hours of accelerated learning. So,
Wow. And that's all because of this grant.
yes.
Now, what if somebody's watching and they've got 4 or 5 children and they say, well, there's no way I can afford $10 a piece. Do you have anything to help these people?
We don't. We don't have a multiple child discount because it's already so reduced. It's pretty reduced. If you compare, I know I had looked at some daycares, and for summer care, you know, it ranges from $90 to $95 a week, sometimes $100 a week. So for $50 a week, you know, for $10 a day at 5 days, you really can't beat that.
So in the summer, you're talking 3 meals?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a snack, yes.
Okay. And walk us through the day. Child gets here in the morning. What's the earliest drop-off?
7:45.
Okay. And then have to pick them up by?
6.
Okay. So walk us through the day. They get here at 7:45, and just give us a bird's eye view.
So they come in and they'll have breakfast, and then we'll have the kids divided into groups based on ages, as close as we can get them. And so some groups will go and they'll have recreation time or an organized sports time, because one of Curtis's thing is, he's right, some kids don't play sports, or some kids haven't been introduced to different sports, so it's kind of to give them a broad picture of all of it, let them experience it and see what they really like. So some will be doing that while others are doing accelerated learning. And then there'll be a little bit of free time, some STEM time, some fun activities. We've partnered with 4-H, so there'll be like a garden outside, and then we'll come in, we'll have lunch, then we'll have like a cool down movie period, and then we'll break into groups again, and they'll have some more recreation along with some more accelerated learning time.
$10.
$10.
Man, that's great. Do y'all hear that? We're not talking low here, I know, but $10 a day is really, for all you just said, to be able to drop your kids off by 7:45, pick them up at 6, you can work, pick them up, they're already out here. And I like the fact it's not just recreation.
Right.
You're exposing kids to many other things. Explain, some people might not know what STEM is. Explain to them what that is.
So STEM is basically a variety of things. It's using arts, which is part of the journalism program. That'll address that. Doing more hands-on activities, experiments, science, things like that. And then I know Curtis, he's got some great ideas. Like he wants to take kids over and teach them some skills that they might not get, in a regular school setting, like some food service skills. Also with the water park, he's incorporating that in there so that they can learn about pools and chemicals and taking care of things like that. So he's got some really great ideas and some great community partnerships that he's working on to make sure that it's a successful program that builds on a variety of skills.
That's great. Expose them to so many things, and that's what we should do. I was interviewing somebody the other day in recreation, and this is somebody who had went to the next level, played at Georgia Southern and played on the WNBA. And one thing she stressed was, parents, don't make your kids live a life that you couldn't do. If you couldn't play baseball, and she stressed this, but with this, you're exposed to many things, and that's what we ought to do.
Right.
Expose your kids to many things, but don't make them play soccer if they just hate soccer. Let them find their niche,
Right.
and that's what you're doing here. You're trying to expose them. So what's the start date?
So the after-school program starts on March the 15th, and it will run until the day before the last day of school. The half day we will not run off the county schedule. And the summer program starts on June 6th.
Okay. So it's right here. How do you register?
You can register by email, which we can put at the bottom of the screen,
Yep,
or you can come
right
by the
there.
recreation department and pick up an application here.
Okay. Anything we hadn't talked about that's important?
I just think the importance of offering the service and for parents to realize that it's out there, to benefit you and to benefit the child. We want to build the whole child. We want to think about mindfulness and building those social skills and offering recreation and sports and fun, but also academic time.
Okay. Sounds good. A holistic approach. Wonderful idea. This is new to our community. I want to thank Curtis for taking the bull by the horns there and getting this grant. And it's really, you got to admit, y'all, $10, that's just an incredible price to be able to get what you're getting. So get on there. I'm going to kind of drag out this ending while you copy that down on the bottom of the screen. You see the information there. Just go on there and register. Get your child involved, because this is really going to be good. And I hope we can continue this for years to come. If you're just joining us, we'll air this again, or you can go to our YouTube channel at TV35 WDIG. Watch it as many times. You can slow it down, repeat it, whatever you want to do. You'll especially want to watch the part with Curtis again, won't we, Melanie?
Yes, that was a special part. You did it great.
Oh, absolutely. That's all you're going to want to watch. But you can tell the passion that our people at the Dublin-Lawrence County Recreation Authority have, and we want to thank them. We appreciate what they do day in and day out, because we just show up and play ball. There's a lot of work that has gone in before we ever get to the field, or even before the season starts. So I want to thank Curtis, thank Melanie, and thank you for joining us today on TV 35.
My name is Jeremy Blackstock. I'm the head of school at Trinity Christian. We would invite you to come to our campus so we can show you around and discuss ways that we can partner with your family in Christian education. Our goal here is to teach the truth and to have students leave here prepared to serve others and serve God in their communities.
I'm Kristen Best, Dublin St. Patrick's Festival Arts and Crafts co-chair, and we're excited to announce that the 57th annual Dublin St. Patrick's Festival is back. Join us for the Arts and Crafts Festival on Super Saturday, March 19th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Market on Madison. Food vendors, artisans, and live music will be taking center stage of epic proportions. For more information, visit DublinStPatricks.com.
Here at Stepping Stone, you are never alone. If you or someone you know has been a victim of child abuse, please call our fully confidential crisis number at 478-595-8339.